Go. Yeah, yeah, man. Check. I would have reached already. Like somebody sit down on the live and wait. Yeah, man. Drop something in the chat so we know who you be. Yeah, lucky winner this week of a credit. Alright, first person on the live automatically win themselves a credit, alright? Same way. Alright, TikTok over here, so same way. Crystal, are you? Big up yourself. You beat power this week. Respect our man, see me. Half little bit to a late start. It was a challenging day for me, see me. I come from all the way. I sent me here, you see me. Yeah, so it was a little bit of challenge, but we still reach. So we are give thanks and praise, see me. Alright, everybody with there, big up on yourself, see me. Present good night, welcome back. Another week, another video. Prince of Premier Show fans. See me, you see me. Yeah, man. Power of consistency. You see me. Alright, Tamika. Big up yourself. Good night. How are you doing? Yeah, man. Respect our man. See me. So the power of consistency. See me. So we are do YouTube live and TikTok live in a one. See me. Power of consistency. Just try to get it show up on a broader spectrum. See? So with no further ado, we go in and same way each and every week. We don't know the Bluefish Garage past South Spring Road. Finest mechanical and bodywork service. We find it. You know we have the endorsements right here, alright? Same way. Bowl and Bossy Entertainment run the Waterlane Studios. You don't know. Go and check them out, same way. Want to learn about digital money, crypto is here. Yeah, man, right there can get your benefits from learning about crypto. You see me? Yeah. Recording, same way. Yeah, man, video shooting, video editing, and a whole wide of different stuff. You see me? Yeah, man, one of you just try to educate themselves. Same way. I don't know Hillside Graphic Tees over there on IG. Go and check them out. Alright, my people, same way. Like up the live and share the live. We appreciate it. Yeah, man, respect our man, same way. Fresh Kitty and more. Yeah, man, always a big fan. Same way. I chill, big up yourself. Same way. Fresh Kitty and more. Yeah, man, bless up yourself. See me. Like up the life, my people, when you come through, you see me, participate by commenting and liking and sharing. You see me. Yeah, man, see me. Alexa's Classic Swimwear. Yeah, man, over the on IG as well. So you can check them out. See me. You see me. Stunting watch and accessories. Yeah, man, and them things that we are talking about each and every week. See me. You try to endorse the people them who they all will actually put in the work and have their little business around same way. So we just give thanks of this radio show amongst us so we can have conversation around topics, around various topics, alright? Same way. Get to see my guest in the house. But big up on yourself, same way. Yeah man, the power of consistency each and every week. Yeah man. Alright. So TikTok fans, big up on yourself. I look for DJ Twin, but not see him. Not see him yet. But go see if we can get my lucky guest on the phone. No. On. See me option I'm busy. See me Tamika. How are you doing? Oh, I'm fine. Well, I'm good, just a bit tired, a little bit exhausted, a little bit hungry. All right. Well, big up yourself, say, a TikTok and YouTube tonight, see me tonight, a Monday night show, so you go respect our man, see like some general. See me, you see me. Yeah, Twin Supreme Radio Show it is. So go and check out it over YouTube, see me each and every Monday night on TikTok, Twin Supreme Radio Show. All of my fans and big up on yourself. You see me? Yeah. Mm. Yeah, man. So we're going to get live feedback from one of our guest speakers tonight. Hey, good night. Yes, how are you doing? Sorry to call you on such short notice, but the power of consistency, same way. And the reason why I choose you, Latanya, for call is based off of the work. what we can see I've been doing same way and all of the benefits and the achievements same way. So me I do that show you based off of something that happened to me I want to learn. You see me? By being consistent same way. And me see you're being consistent and you've been reaping real rewards. So I want to share your take of the power of consistency, alright?
Okay.
Okay. So welcome to your show anyway. So introduce yourself.
Good night. This is Latanya. Good night. Twin Supreme Video Show.
Well, it's a pleasure having you tonight, same way. So 3 people in the pan YouTube, same way. We can get 3 likes off of YouTube. And we get some likes off YouTube right now, same way. All everybody who just check in, same way. Raysean, big up yourself. Appreciate you being here, same way. Shout out DJ Twin, they tell DJ Twin to forward over here. So the power of consistency. And that we are working on tonight, same way. So we want to know who really understand what consistency mean and what is the benefit of being consistent. And Latanya, I've been admiring your work, you know, by being consistent, you know. So would love for you to share some of the stuff that is actually happening and some of the changes of being consistent.
Yeah, being consistent, you start to receive results.
Okay.
You know, you just make up your mind and say, hey, this is what I'm gonna do, and keep no matter what, even if you don't feel like it, or you just do it.
You just do it.
And just do it, and eventually you will see results. It pays off.
Okay. So Latanya, can you share any recent breakthrough from being consistent that you are proud of today to say, hey, I've actually done some work and can see the result from that work?
Yeah, I did a raw vegan challenge for 30 days.
What did you say you did?
Raw vegan challenge, or raw food challenge. You're only eating uncooked fruits and vegetables for 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
And just taking it a day at a time. And, at the end of the 30 days, I felt so much better. I lost weight. And, it just kind of jump-started me to just continue on to try to be healthier. I saw good results. I liked what I saw, and it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy to remain consistent, but I made a commitment to myself to do it, and it was great.
It was great.
I'm glad I did. It was wonderful.
For 30 days.
For 30 days.
30 days. 30-day challenge. No cooked food. Raw, vegan, vegetables. And me appreciate the fact you say you're there tonight, Latanya, because right there you just make a positive breakthrough with yourself, because based off what we've been programmed to known as our norm for food and health wise, same way for you to break that barrier. I know something is really different about your understanding based on how we eat and why we eat what we eat, right? Because most of the things that we eat, we don't know why we eat them. We just eat them because everybody else eat them.
Yeah. We've been trained and programmed to eat certain things at certain times, and food is addictive. I can say that because I was addicted to to sugar, especially.
Yeah.
Yes, especially. But the body can heal itself when we give the body what it needs. When we give the body food that it can break down. And it was really.
can you explain that a little bit more deeper for who can understand? Because me understand what you're saying, but more who can understand, but you don't really know exactly what you mean when you say that.
Yeah, there's so many things that we eat and we put into our bodies that just aren't good for us. You know, when we give our bodies nutrients, when we eat food in its natural form, our body knows what to do with it. Our body can use the nutrients and actually get them from the fruits and the vegetables in their natural states.
Thank you so much for the money, God. Oh, God. All right, Ray Sean, thank you so much, Sammy Boo. So we there upon YouTube, Twin Supreme Radio Show. No, say it's a Monday night, so we don't know say a radio show night. Same here. We there with Latanya Love. Latanya Love give us our breakthrough on the 30-day challenge. No cook food. No, absolutely no cooked food. So vegetables and fruits for 30 days. And she basically enlightened us who has never think or done a challenge for 30 days to say, hey, you know, my body can heal itself. But you have to eat the right foods and eat them in the right way. Because you cannot eat the right food in a wrong way, you know, and not actually benefit from what you are doing because you not get the right nutrients from the food because you actually cook out the nutrients, right?
That's right. Yep.
Okay. Powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. So what are some of the benefits, Latanya?
Some of the benefits, just having more energy, having a clearer mind, being a little more focused, and actually just having some clarity. Definitely having some clarity on you know, the things that you're trying to achieve. Yeah. I definitely, if I can do it, anyone can do it. I love food. I love to eat. I love to taste the food. I love all kinds of food.
Yeah.
But recognizing sometimes you need a reset. Sometimes we put so many things in our bodies that although they taste good, they're not good for us.
Okay.
So just even for a short amount of time, make a change. Make a change. Commit to yourself for 30 days.
That sounds like a challenge, but definitely a good one, though, Latanya. Definitely a good one for 30 days. No cooked food. Powerful.
Are you up for the challenge?
Still a work, Pani. I'm still working on it. Definitely.
You know, I challenged my family and friends after doing this that, you know, everybody at their own pace. You know, there's no judgment upon yourself.
Yeah.
You know, to make positive changes in your life.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not ready, say 3 things. For the next 30 days, I'm going to remain consistent. And I'm going to take 3 things. I'm going to either remove three things from my diet, or I'm going to add 3 things to my diet or to my lifestyle. The goal is to be healthy.
Oh, okay.
The goal is to live long and to live to be able to enjoy yourself, to be able to walk a mile without being overly tired. You know, to live longer for your kids or your grandchildren. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe for the next 30 days you want to add more vegetables to your diet. Maybe for 30 days you want to walk least 30 minutes a day.
Yeah.
Maybe for the next 30 days, you want to say, I'm not going to eat any meat, or I'm not going to have any processed food. You know, just make 3 changes that you can commit to yourself, because at the end of the day, you have to do it for yourself and be ready and willing to remain consistent, and you'll see results.
Nice. So I make sure I'm right it down. I know more have it right down. So if I remember in my head, I have it right down. Yes, if you add 3 things to your life that can make a positive change.
Absolutely. Either adding 3 things or removing 3 things.
Okay. Yeah.
I was saying initially before someone said, "Hey, well, you know what? I feel like I already do a lot of good things, so I can't say anything that I want to stop doing." So I said, "Okay, if you don't have anything that you want to stop doing, what are 3 things that you want to do in order to live a more healthy lifestyle?" So either 3 things that you want to remove or 3 things that you want to add in a goal to be consistent, that you can be accountable to yourself for the 30 days.
All right. Okay. Oh, that is it, Sammy. Appreciate it. Big up yourself, Ray Sean. DJ Twin in our building, big up yourself. You see me? Yeah. Alright, over here, so. Send an invite. Alright, my general. Pull up in our box and I'll see him here.
You know, some of the people have made fun. Good night, people.
Alright. Yeah.
Now I've made food and they actually over right now get some food feeders in it. I'm not made food. So you know nothing but really nice, isn't it?
Alright, DJ. We appreciate it.
But big respect, man. We're listening for the conversation, though.
Yeah, man. Alright, respect our man at CM here.
Yeah. And also, Melana, did share the share life here. See, Melana, so because they were check out the one they do the information when we talk about the Canada things, eh?
Alright, so some Melania can go check out that CMA. No problem.
Yeah, man, this is respect and
Alright. Mute the mic too.
So it
Yeah. So what?
I still have one.
Me no hear you.
I said you want to ask this unit to still have.
Oh. In jump off CMA, you see me? So tonight I Monday night show CMA. When we jump off, we go all have CMA. Depending on the amount of energy we're left in our gas tank CMA. But we really appreciate you, Latanya, sharing that CMA. So Milano, you're there upon the live and you hear a conversation where Latanya lover have?
Yeah.
What you think about that?
Yeah, that great thing that, to try to make us forward. You get me, from health-wise, you get me. No joke about it, you get me.
Yeah. So I turn.
Take away 3 things, and 2 things to try to improve the life going forward, you get me.
Yeah.
That's great idea.
Yeah, man. Powerful one. And that something where, would have change your dynamics of your life totally if you see you actually break one barrier. Because say the biggest challenge we have a fear if we start something, fear if you not finish it, fear where people go think same way.
Yeah.
So what was that like, though, Latanya? What was that fear like? What are some of the things that come to your mind while attempting this challenge?
Give me sex. Okay, we can go 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
No, I was saying, like, fear stop most people from, being or doing what they really want to do. You want just join on TikTok, like, and come up on WhatsApp, Latanya?
No, it's not gonna let me.
Oh, okay, yeah. I just remember. Oh, yeah, that's nice, about the truth. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I had to jump off. It was echoing. I couldn't hear it.
Oh, so the question.
Yeah.
Did you hear the question?
Yeah, you're talking about fear.
Yes.
And how fear sometimes can keep us from doing the things that we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Give thanks. It's just making up your mind. I had to make up my mind, and I've tried many of times. I had no idea I could last 30 days.
Yes.
I started with 3 days. I started with a 3-day fast, just knowing that I wanted to make a healthy change for my life, for myself. There's a lifestyle that I want to live, and what's the problem? There's no one stopping me from living the life that I want to live other than myself.
Yes.
So I started with 3 days, and at the end of the 3 days, I asked myself, "How do I feel? What is it that I want?"
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Okay, let's continue for 1 week."
And
at the end of the week, I felt great. I felt great at the end of the week. So then I said, you know what? Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. Absolutely.
Me not gonna make it 30-day commitment. For one. Me go take it timely. Like how you take it timely. You say you do 3 days, and after 3 days you're like, why stop now? But me feel great.
Yeah.
And you continue.
And there's a song that I like to play often. And of course I can't think of the name right now, but part of the lyrics is you have to use your fear as fuel to fly. So when fear, it can be meant to stop you, but use it as fuel. Use that fear to drive you, to face it, to say, hey, there's nothing that can stop me. There's nothing that I can't do if I put my mind to it and try. And so you have to use that fear. It's okay. Fear is natural to have fear, but you can't just let it stop you or let it paralyze you from getting what you want.
Powerful one. That sounds deep, very deep. So you use your fear as fuel to drive you, because you know, say fear work in 2 different ways. Either move you or either hold you back.
That's right. That's right. And we want to move forward.
You want to move forward. So you actually use the fear in a different term. Yeah, man. Twin Supreme Radio Show fans, big up on yourself. Yeah, man, it's a pleasure having you guys there. Really appreciate you guys. See them here over TikTok as well. Everybody who there, give thanks. All who are checking as well, see them here. So Monday night we do a Monday night show, a Monday night live. See them here. Now we have conversation around things where we can try to elevate, move forward, work on our own personal self. See them here, change your lifestyle. Try to educate each other. See them, we can learn from each other. See them here. We have a powerful lady here with us tonight, Latanya Love. Really appreciate you because, from seeing the work that you have been doing, I've got a bit inspired, a bit motivated, see me. And me listen to quite a number of speakers and they always say, like, don't do this alone. I don't try to take on this alone, like get a mentor, get somebody who's actually doing the work what you want to do. Same way. The things you want to get good at, actually find somebody who actually good at that. Same way. Listen to them, try to work with them, try to understand what it is. Same way. And then right there, there's a step forward on your journey in the direction where you would want to go. Take the time to work it in. Yeah, man, respect for that, Sammy Boo. Take the time to work it in. Yeah, man, respect. Definitely, definitely. Yeah, man. Appreciate it,
Yeah.
man. Appreciate it.
Most
Appreciate it.
definitely. Well, it's good things, good things. I appreciate your support. I think I appreciate it. It's an honor to be recognized for doing the work, because so often, you know, you recognize yourself, but it's just always a good feeling when someone else can see it. So big up, much respect to you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And continue to do your good work, because I guess somebody out there is, you know, inspired. Somebody is, you know, learning along the way. And it takes time. I know you have tried this time before and it didn't work at the first or the second attempt, but you keep the persistence in your mind and knowing, say, hey, you know, one day I'm gonna be able to say I've done it. I've do did the work, and I have proven myself to myself. Because basically we not prove ourselves to nobody. No. Anything we do it for ourselves.
Absolutely, absolutely. Everything begins with self. You can't. I think it's a love. You love your neighbor as yourself. You can't love your neighbor if you don't love yourself. So everything starts with yourself. Going within, learning to know that you deserve it. You deserve to have everything and everything can be given to you. You can have anything that you want. There's no limitations. But you do have to do work, and doing the work is the when you do the work, you get results.
So from that work that you have done so far, and the mindset you now develop, Latanya Love, what would you say? You would go back where you start from all entirely, or you're looking at some different aspect of your life to say, hey, you know, I've made a commitment to myself for 30 days, I've done this, and, you know, like start eating cooked food again. How was that for you?
Yeah,
Yes,
at the end of 30 days, I was challenged to try to do another 30 days. And so it's a day by day process. I'm learning to listen to my body, listen to and being gentle. Be gentle with yourself. You know, I really was craving some cooked vegetables.
Yeah.
I really wanted. After 30 days, I allowed myself to have some cooked vegetables.
Yeah.
And it was fine. But what I experienced over that 30 days was just how good food tastes when you can actually taste the fruit. When you actually can taste, you know, your peppers and your tomatoes and your cucumbers, and just how good it tastes, you know. It's a lifestyle now. It's just something that I don't ever want to. Not saying that I won't ever eat cooked food, or you know, but now I'm going to challenge myself for the next 3 days. I'm going to do a juice cleanse. It's just mixing it up to keep myself consistent, and to have fun, to see, you know, what is it that I like and don't like, trying something new, knowing that I'm doing something good for my body.
So basically, you hear that, my people, after the result, after you do your work, same way, and you realize the benefits from the action that you already take, then you realize how committed you really can be, and how easy it is to really do some of the things we fear so much. Some of the things we have never started, have never approached, is now, you know, approachable, accessible. That willing mindset, because Latanya sound very willing. So you say you're gonna do a juice cleanse. What do you mean by that? for the people who don't understand your lifestyle and what do you mean exactly by doing a juice cleanse?
Yeah, so for the next 3 days, I'm gonna just have juice, just fresh juiced fruits and vegetables. Not eating not chewing anything, just the juices. So then maybe like 6 different ones every day for the next 3 days. And just to mix it up. For me, it's just to mix it up a bit. Still wanting to give my body things that it can digest, things that will help it to heal, things to nutrients, but just in a different format.
Okay. That sound interesting. You said nothing to chew on. Like 6 different juice. So you can choose from any fruits you want. Fresh fruits.
Yeah. I am doing one from a local juice company here where I live, but yeah, you can just pick whatever juice you like, whatever fruits, vegetables you like, and throw it into a juicer and just drink that, for a day. But you can do 1 day, you can do 60 days, you can do 90 days. I think we're all individual. We have individual goals. The main goal is to cleanse your system of all the parasites and all the things that we unknowingly and willingly eat all the time, giving your digestion system a chance to reboot and heal itself. So yeah, 3 days with nothing other than water and juice.
So basically, Latanya, you just use one word, parasites. So how you come to this conclusion that about the parasite conversation? Because me understand little, but more than 1 year what you have to say from your perspective about parasites and how we can deal with them.
Yeah, and just in the food, especially the meat that we eat. But a lot of the foods that we eat, we have parasites living in our bodies, eating in our intestines that we should clear out. They're slowly eating us, and we need to clean them from our systems, give our body a chance to heal itself and to get rid of all those things that aren't good for us. Okay. So yeah, and not eating the food and giving our food only things that are nice and easy to digest and get nutrients from, we can eliminate all these parasites that are in our bodies. It's all coming from the food that we eat.
That sounds very deep. Because recently I was watching a documentary about that same, somebody having that same conversation about even with fasting and the thing that all the stuff that we used to eat over the years and how they breed parasite. And the person was explaining like when we feel that hunger to say we are hungry, that's not us feeling hungry. That's actually the parasites that is actually in our body need their food. So when they can't get their food, they try to eat on us for food. But the good part about that, when we get a little more in depth about at least listening to that documentary, that person was actually explaining to say after 12 hours, your body start use these parasites now for energy. All the fat in your body, fat cells, your body start eat them up first. Start use them back all into energy. So like in one of the try if it commit us to do maybe a 24-hour fast. So till we build up to a 3-day fast. Because I guess right there between 24 hours to 3 days doing fasting, just maybe juice alone or stuff like that, same way. Be a conference, big up yourself. That would eliminate most, not if not all the parasite, but that will emulate about maybe 90 or 95% of all parasites that live within. And now your body can reboot and regrow new cells. So listening to that was very powerful for me. Personally, I do a lot of fasting. Most of the time I do fasting not even realize or recognize. Say I really eat like me really at work on it to say this is what I'm doing. But sometimes like most I hours them during the day. No food, me not consume food for hours. Sometimes I pass more than 10, sometimes more than 12 hours. No food. And me realize respect our manners. Me realize how much better me feel because me never always this skinny, me have on way more weight. And since me up on a level I see me, me feel way more refreshing. Me take on challenges way more easier, effortlessly. Me find way more willpower from the same self. So I guess from Latania's experience and what I've learned from Latania, I can show or see some result from, that little cleansing. Because, I don't eat meat, but me eat cooked food, me eat fish and stuff like that. But me reach the end of my mind, but physically I'm not there yet, so I'm not push on myself. But me know one day me go get over seafood, like tell myself, say, alright, cool. Like how me stop with meat, me think I'm gonna stop with fish one day, like, alright, cool. That's it for me, no more.
Absolutely, and in your own time. And I can't say for myself at this point that I'll never ever eat meat again. But I know what feels right for me right now, and I think that's just part of the fasting, and getting in touch with your inner self and having clarity of mind, and you'll definitely you'll know what's right for your body. You'll know what feels right and when it feels right, and you just have to listen to that and remain consistent as much as you can. And it's okay, and not being hard on yourself. It's okay if you fall off track. Start again.
If you fall off track, start again.
Start again.
That I power of consistency. Because that's how we learn to walk. So we learn to talk. Every skill everyone we have. Yeah man, respect our manners, bro. Every one of the skills and every one of the talents we know have as people. That's how we accumulate them. By being persistent. Building that consistency every day. Same here. That's how a jeweler become good at his craft. A carpenter, a bodyman, a shoemaker. Powerful one. Appreciate it. Today I have a very challenging day. Very challenging day today. But me respect a new approach. Because frustration was something, was a bit challenging when it comes to me, And not just today, but I realize that over time, say, before I used to be way more frustrated over situation when I not have no control over. Still have a little, with some people, but me really can looking at myself and say congratulations to him because before we deal with a lot of situations different, not understanding to say sometimes something where you can't manage where you don't have no control over, just let it flow, you know?
Absolutely. That's shifting your mindset. Yeah, that's definitely very, very powerful that you can do that and acknowledge it in the moment that is happening. Because life is gonna happen. Life is gonna happen. It's all about how we handle it.
Yeah.
How do we show up for it? You know, and in your mindset, you know. You could see things one or two ways, and if you get frustrated and angry, then it throws off your whole energy, and it's not gonna. Most of the time, it's not gonna help the situation. But like you say, when a challenging situation happens, if you breathe, and do what you can, and everything else will work itself out. There's no reason for you to get frustrated and overly upset and fly off the handle because it's not going to accomplish anything. But when you relax and know that, okay, this is the situation, this is the problem.
Yeah.
Now, what can I do? What is in my control? And what's not in my control? What if I can't do it? Then guess what? Trust and know that everything is going to work out for your good, because it always does. That's the law.
That's the
That's
law.
nature's law.
Powerful, 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 powerful. Oh, that. Stay this one. You're good. Big up yourself. Welcome, welcome. Same way. Welcome, Chin. I was looking for you. Anyway, yeah, man. Welcome everybody to the live, you know. The power of consistency. Same way. And when you realize at that place same way, you realize the inner peace will come with it. That's on your love.
Yeah, the peace. Yeah,
Yeah,
the peace that comes with it.
there's
Yeah.
an inner peace. There's an inner peace because in one situation where every step I way was for me to get pissed off and upset about it. Like, you know, far away place, hours away from home. See me basically stuck. No know nobody no know me. And me look upon it as something where me can learn what me learn from. Because somebody help me with, you know, like you ask a few people for help and them are deny you same way. And me just try show somebody something me see as somebody who have vision. The rest of them couldn't see it. But me show one somebody and he believe in what me I say and me show him and instantly he get it. And me make a big challenge look so easy. So till the person of you say, yo, respect, bro. And me, I look upon it to tell myself so respect because that was something risky for everybody, risky for me, and risky for everybody else. Right? Not some people in and around the situation. And me make it work out easy. No drama, no excitement, no, just by being relaxed and look at it from different perspectives. So I congratulate myself for that today, see me. And
Give thanks. Absolutely. Yeah. Respect.
all of who out there where sometimes, you know, they have a situation where you know, show them off. Sometimes you have to just take control of some of the situation and see, and you can see the reward, see the benefits from those actions and can actually congratulate yourself on those moves to say, hey, watch, same scenario, same situation, angle it in a one different way, when we get different result.
Well, how did you arrive? How were you able to get to that mind frame that you can to do that in that moment when you're like, oh man, this is the situation. How do you get to the point where you can stop to think about it, to change your mind, to not get upset and get frustrated and angry?
like looking at the situation, there was no other way because I'm here alone. I don't have nobody. And if me do call upon somebody, it go take them at least 2 hours at least. If them a drive fast enough, it go take them at least 2 hours to get to me. So if me get frustrated about the situation, me go create a scene unnecessarily for myself same way. So see that situation there, me look upon life different. You know, so when you're out there, you have to just know how you are portray yourself, know the action where you are put out there. Same way, how you want people to see you.
Mm.
And yeah, come down back to control same way. Because sometimes we as people out of control and we never admit it to ourselves to say, hey, you know, I'm a bit out of control in terms of certain situations. So doing this, challenging yourself, stand up to yourself same way, basically put in a different place.
Mm. Absolutely. Yeah, it builds up that self-discipline, and you also get to rely on something bigger than you. You know that it's more than you.
Mm.
You get to rely on your source. You get to rely on God and know that everything is working out for your good. You know that it's not you in control. I heard you say it without saying surrender. You surrender to the process to know that, hey, I'm just going through. I know how I want to be portrayed. I want to see me, and I know that in this moment, I can't get angry. I just have to relax and know that things are going to work out. So what can I do? And stress is probably the number one killer. Stress. Life isn't always easy for any of us. I think everyone on this call can say that life brings its own set of challenges. And stress is the number one killer of people in general. But there are certain things that we can do to alleviate that stress in our lives, you know. And the number one thing is to just do that. Other than first breathe, but then also surrender and know that it's bigger than you. It's bigger than you. And every situation brings us lessons to learn.
Appreciate that. I'm glad to you point out that word. I never said that for true. Like me surrender, not even a thing say me just surrender. Because there was nothing else to do more than surrender. And when you surrender, it bring a piece of calm, it bring a piece of comfort to your way, you know. You get more energy, more than if men get worked up over a situation, then most likely would lose the energy.
That's right. That's right. And you believe too. You knew that when, hey, there's nothing I can do here. I can call someone, it's going to take them 2 hours to get here. All right. What else can I do in this moment? I could get upset and be stressed out, and it's not going to fix anything. But guess what happened when you surrendered? Things worked out. And your blood pressure remained low. I'm sure you found that sense of peace. And you saw it all come together, and you knew that you couldn't have done it. You couldn't have done it to get out of that situation. So yeah, big up to you.
Yeah, man. So you know you're not alone. You know you have the higher power right there with you, you know, walking alongside.
Always.
Yeah, man, respect everybody who joined your life so far. You TikTok people big up on yourself same way. YouTube people, you know, good information. Yeah, man. Respect, respect. Yeah, man. Good night, everyone. See you, me. Vacant fans, big up yourself. Isn't it? DJ Twin, Mika, you see Asha, you see Becky, Sammy. Yeah, man. Everybody who there. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. Yeah, man. Milano, Lisa. Alright. Respect every time. So, you know, we appreciate you guys being here, seeing me, Twin Supreme Radio Show. We just always try to bring something positive to the table, you know. When we have do some inner work on our own positive, on our personal self, you know, working for some positive change, you know. See me, you know, if DJ Twin in there, they have something good to say, something good to share, see me, but he's currently busy. So, you know, big up yourself over there. See me, big up yourself, Vacant fans. And that's what it's all about for me, Latanya Love, you know. Learning along the journey, you know. Seeing some different results from some of the same scenarios we get in day out, and have the same face the same challenges over and over and over because we make the same choices. And that in itself, you know, point out certain aspect of you, say, hey, listen, you see, there's different choices, there's different options, there's different roads, and you still end up at the same destination. But you arrive in a more calmer, more peaceful way to say, hey, you know, being like this is not actually working, or it's not that cool to be the same everyday life. Like this morning was having a conversation, and it was about me, and the next person was quick to point out to say, you know, that new personality that from me know I best me ever see. I you deal with things and you know same way. Maybe me I get that from one negative person I give me in a negative aspect, but me could have feel the positivity and me could have feel the change because he want me feel bad about me being better, but with my personal self. And me I look on if you say, hey, you know, don't see the aspect there because sometimes people are point out the good things, but because they don't understand how to put it good, they actually know to put it bad so good. So if you're good end up on the bad side. So when you take it good, don't actually extract the bad with it. Just take it good out of the situation. So me like, yo, Twin, respect to yourself after a conversation. I say, see, the information is there, you use it and it work. So I just want to take a time out to say you have to appreciate all like people who come in our life and all like challenges they impose. Saying you. Some people look at it feel great or bad and never actually work on themselves, but try to grow, look into aspect of things where can be different for them. But respect the journey, man, and we appreciate everybody who been supporting Twin Supreme Radio Show. Same way. We appreciate the people on TikTok, you know. We barely go live and we go live, the people and turn up, same way, anywhere they reach. So we just have to show maximum respect and appreciation to everybody who see the greatness or see the inner work and can understand, say, hey, this is something where we all can learn from. Sometimes we are some place in our life we just want to have positive people in our circle where we can listen to, where we can learn from, where we can see actually and do some work where we would have liked to do and tell ourselves, say, hey, if Twin can do it, we can do it too. Just like how Latanya Love say, if she can do it, anybody can do it. We know she has come from a place to say, hey, listen, I'm not that kind of person to just get up and do this. So if me do it, trust me, anybody can.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. The opportunity's out here for all of us.
Yeah, one opportunity is there for everybody, man. And everybody have a different eyes for things, how they see it and what it means to them. Some persons can see something good and actually interpret it bad. So people can see something bad and interpret it good. So it's a blessing. It's a blessing, a blessing.
Yeah. The Twin Supreme Radio Show is a blessing. Your consistency over 2 years now.
Yeah.
Every Monday, come on and give us something positive, something to talk about, something to think about, looking at different perspectives. Yep. So give thanks for Twin Supreme Radio Show for sure.
And even you said that, today me I think about the same in a situation and me I look for the time and me I say, this I go try to put me out of the way for you sure. And I come home late, a little bit late, and I come in and I barely eat today because I've been up from like 3:30. They're on the road from 9 after 4 this morning. So I know that was not something as easy as it looks. Till this time of the night, reaching like 8:20. Reaching. Thank you so much for all of that respect to all of my gifters then. So that in itself show me how much I may do fasting for most idea. So I know that was a powerful one in terms mentally, physically, spiritually, the holy calm, holy peace under a lot of pressure.
That's right. That consistency is paying off. It's already paying off. Paying off in the people that you touch. And it's paying off in how you handle the day.
Yeah, man, truly was a great one for me. See me. And we have to big up all like people who, strengthen we along the journey in our weak moments. See me. DJ can big up yourself. You see me always be the same here, bro. You see me. Vacant fans. Maximum respect. See me, You can big up yourself, Milano. I go. Respect our manners, see me. Sammy Boo Boo. Always be the same. There's a positive one, see me, The people in there, see me. Latanya love. Special greetings. Respect your vibe, respect your energy, respect what you have to offer, always here on the show, showing that love, showing that respect, giving us your time because that in itself tells you a lot, Me dedicate my time to Twin Supreme Radio Show over 2 years, see me. All like people who come on and day and night time has done the same. So it's like, Twin, make you walk alone. We are walking you. And I appreciate everybody has been on this journey with me, walking along, through all our times. Because all our time them never easy. All our time them never like some of the things that were happening at times. Like even with me, most of the time like I have challenges always pan a show night. Like when some serious challenges come my way, always Monday. Always Monday. Sometimes I feel broke. Sometimes some things on my face just to get back here, so to turn on the computer. So my even since I come, I come up with this topic. Since I come in the house, I say, since I reach a Montego Bay, I come out of the vehicle, I say, say that my God. And I recently do a show about consistency. about a month ago. And I say, you know, I say, this and this me I do. This me I do. That topic me I do. And me not do it behalf for nobody, I do it behalf for myself. See me, and me I invite the people who me see actually and do their work and they have the result to show as well. See me. So me have to call Latanya. Definitely. Because I admire Latanya so much to do that 30-day challenge to say, hey, I've done it. And you can. Because when you see people in your circle that do great things, then rightly they so come to you and like, yo, if him can do it, we can do it too. So some of the time we have to just be mindful of people when we keep close, you know. Look for great people, powerful people, you know, to join the circle, to be a part of us and want to do some inner work. Because everything starts on the inside. All things start on the inside. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Respect.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So the day of vacant fans send an invite, same way. Vacant.
Pick up vacant.
CJ Twin.
I pray.
What go on?
So we there just a put in some work. I give thanks. See me appreciate the fact you reach. You see me? Give thanks.
Pick up yourself, man, bro. I don't know anything, bro.
Mm. Yeah, man. So I see in a chat see a minute see me I hear conversation. So based off a conversation, so we have same me. I don't know if you have anything where you like to add to that from your personal experience, your personal challenges where you find yourself along the journey, you know, over the years and all the obstacles and some of the great things that you have to oppose, stand up and fight against personally.
Well, I don't know the topic. It's a powerful topic, the power of consistency. As me I say, where when we look back on who Vacant is, was, and who Vacant is right now. Yes, me I say, I'm realize that as me said to one of my friend couple of days ago, me say me remember me dey on one football field, they fight about 30 man and get into that fight, and then those time I had like a major anger issue, you know, and going through life and like realizing that me can't really live my life within that state, like getting so upset about the least of things and really like resorting to like fighting if it really wasn't like jump, it wasn't like my first reaction, but if it really come down to it, yeah, you understand? Yes, man, say it was that was like a moment for me and to like look now when me laying a life now in terms of like who I've become or that is a product of just me deciding that okay, me don't want to be like this. I'm go do my best to become someone else other than what my current person was. That's me I say. And it was a lot of work, whole heap of failure.
Alright, Vacant, stick up in Vacant same here because you know YouTube kind of gone over in time same here, so we'll give YouTube a break. Same here. So all of my YouTubers, same here. Respect. Thank you so much for making it Twin Supreme Radio Show. Latanya Love, if you have anything to say to close on YouTube, what would that be tonight?
I want you to say, do it. Start. Just do it. Just start. Love on yourself. Go within. Even whatever the challenge you do for yourself, however long it is, but do it. You can do it. Do it for yourself. Just start. Start tomorrow. Start tonight. Big up to Twin Supreme Radio Show. Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure.
All right. And I appreciate you as well. And it was a pleasure having you. Thank you so much for the conversation. Have a wonderful night.
Good night.
All right. So now we go already. YouTube. Big up on yourself. Same way. Twin Supreme Radio Show each and every week. Same way. Big up on yourself. So Crystal, you're lucky winner this week after credit. Normally Crystal on floor credit. All right, cool. So that is a floor credit. So one lucky winner of a floor credit. Normally YouTube will pick people in there a lot. So big up on yourself. Same way. So YouTube no longer streaming right now. Good night. Big up on yourself. All right.